Tesla shareholder meeting is June 13th. Should Elon Musk be rewarded his pay package? Today we're talking about Tesla and Elon Musk and what Ron Barron said in a recent interview on CNBC. So welcome to my channel where I give you the latest Tesla news. Worth $46 billion at the latest share price, the CEO's executives contested 2018 pay package is disproportionate in every way. It is almost 300 times as much what America's best paid CEO for 2023 has earned. It is also more than twice the annual free cash flow Tesla has generated in its entire existence, including expectations for this year, which is $22.5 billion. And crucially, for shareholders who would pay for it through the dilution of their holdings, it is about 8% of the company's market value, $557 billion. Now, why would they vote for such outcome? Well, one argument is that Musk did a fantastic job and deserves to be compensated for it. A more reasonable point is that the 2018 plan was dependent on Musk hitting the market value milestone that seemed fanciful at the time, denying it after the fact because the crazy bet paid off reflects hindsight bias. And finally, there's the question of keeping Musk motivated. In January, Elon tweeted that he felt uncomfortable growing Tesla to be a leader in AI and robotics with less than 25% voting rights and threatened to build products outside of Tesla. He recently raised $6 billion for his generative AI startup XAI at a $24 billion valuation. The common vote is hardly the final word in the matter of the CEO's pay. It's a tactic Tesla is using to challenge the Delaware court, ruling that in January voided the 2018 compensation plan. The legal games will continue. Morgan Stanley analyst Adam Jonas thinks Tesla shareholders should be prepared for the EV company to slow down if Elon Musk does not receive his 25% voting stake in the company. Hey, if you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thank you.
When I met him in 2010, they were doing 2,000 cars a year. And then in 2014, it was 31,000 cars. That's when we started buying. In 2016, 76,000 cars. Last year, 1,800,000. So significant growth. And he made promises if he met these metrics of EBITDA, of revenues, of market cap, that he would get this extraordinary compensation. And the compensation, when he started, when the contract was signed, it was the company's market value was $53 billion. Mm-hmm. It got as high as $1 trillion. It's now $550 billion. I think in the next 10 years, we're probably going to make 4 or 5 times our money again in Tesla. So he's created tremendous wealth for people, and he was paid, if this contract is enforced, which I think it should be, he's paid $56 billion. So it's like winning the lottery, if you, and Joe was talking about before, you win the lottery, you don't tell someone, oh, sorry, you won so much money, you have to give it back.
I remember thinking at the time that the compensation deal was a crazy setup, but I also remember thinking at the time that I never thought he'd hit any of the metrics.
No one
He's
did.
hit every one of the metrics. So it's hard to imagine taking that back and clawing it back.
Exactly. And so that's exactly how we viewed it. I said, man, if he hits this is fantastic. We're going to do so well. And again, he should have another contract going from this point going forward, where it's incented the same way, I'm hoping. So number one, the contract. So 73% in 2018, 73% of the investors approved it. All of the disinterested parties who are directors, they approved it. And the people he has who are directors, these are not, flakes. They are Larry Ellison, one of the wealthiest men in the world, Hiro Mizuno. He was the head of the Japanese, pension fund, the largest pension fund in the world, $1.5 trillion. Kathleen Thomas, Walgreens, Boots. So he had really, and of course, Robin Denholm, who came later. But they all approved this, and they all thought this was a fair, a fair agreement. So basically, number one, all the disinterested directors approved it. Number two, that's the will of the company. The will of the company and the will of the shareholders. So I think he should be, it's a legally binding contract. And then who sued? You had an individual who was a shareholder for hire with 9 shares, sued. And it took him 5 years to get the derivative suit certified, but class action wasn't, so he doesn't really represent all the shareholders. And the lawyer who represented them, when you talk about getting lucky, he has applied to the court for payment of $5.6 billion. $5.6 billion. And then he is asking for the payment to be made in shares of Tesla stock, which are depressed because of this lawsuit. It's crazy. And so I think that, it's really unfair the way they're addressing this. And I think that he earned it and he deserves it and he should be paid it.
Ron Barron supports Elon Musk's $56 billion pay package. Billionaire investor and long-time Tesla bull Ron Barron wrote an open letter in support of CEO Elon Musk's controversial $56 billion pay package. The Barron Capital chairman and CEO said Musk's compensation contract in 2018 included aggressive performance metrics that few believed could be achieved. Musk would have earned nothing if these ambitious goals would have not been met, he said. Without his relentless drive and uncompromising standards, there would be no Tesla, especially considering how he slept on the floor at the Fremont factory when the company went through production issues. So, in your opinion, should Elon Musk receive his pay package? Do you think he deserves to be compensated, or should there be a different way of rewarding Elon? You can leave your comment down below. I want to thank you for watching, and I apologize for my voice. I just came back from the hospital, so very sorry about this. My name is Claudia, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.